Senator from Indiana.
I rise today to discuss the dangerous path that national Democrats are spiraling down and to caution our countrymen not to follow them. Radicals on the far left have hijacked an otherwise righteous cause and are in command of a once proud political party that traces its heritage back to Jefferson and Madison. The violence the radicals have unleashed threatens lives. The cancel culture they've imposed curtails liberty. And their misguided means of creating economic equality endangers the pursuit of happiness. Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, and their handpicked Democratic candidates are empowering the radical wing of today's National Democratic Party. The same people responsible for the chaos now on full display across our country. National leaders of the Democratic Party offer them sanctuary. They make excuses for radicals' destructive behavior, the way an embarrassed parent does for a mischievous child. To them, the riots that are occurring from Minneapolis to Indianapolis are only peaceful protests. Promises to defund police departments are just ways of reimagining police, whatever that means. It's the same sleight of hand that turns government-run health care into Medicare for all who want it. Now, most Democrats won't publicly embrace the socialist policies the mob howls for because they know the American people won't buy it. But once in power, they'll be all too happy to implement these radical policies. And that means a mainstream national Democratic agenda that will abolish and defund police departments, take away on-the-job insurance, pack the Supreme Court of the United States, raise taxes, give Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico the same number of United States senators that the state of Indiana has, eliminate the legislative filibuster and therefore the rights of the minority within this institution, and spend trillions of dollars on new government programs that Americans don't need or want. You know, they are allies. The destroyers and these national Democrats I reference. Only they can't be straight with the American people about their alliance. And their leaders just can't seem to summon the simple moral clarity that says that racism is evil, and so is using it to justify violence and vandalism. Now, blessedly, in my state, local Democratic elected officials have had enough. In fact, in recent weeks, several Hoosier public servants have left their party, and they've become Republicans. Now, to clearly understand the choice before us, we need only listen to their explanations why. This is Brian Snedecor, mayor of Hobart, who just switched from a Democrat to a Republican. He says, "I must be true to my God, my family, myself, and those that have supported and believed in me. I want Hobart to be a place for business to come and the American dream to be achieved." And then we have Dave Wedding, Vanderburgh County Sheriff, who also just became a Republican. Sheriff Wedding says, "I'm tired of seeing fires set in our streets. I'm tired of people defying God, our church, our police, our government, and everything we stand for." Now, I happen to believe that every regular American feels the same way. And they'll look to us to protect the American dream and put out the fires, literal and figurative, in our streets. So the choice that each of us must make in coming weeks is pretty darn clear: law and order or anarchy. An economy that's growing, or employers and workers which are grounded? Citizens who are free and flourishing, or subjects dependent on government? What the radicals don't understand is that though we were born by revolution, the history of America is one of steady progress, a determined march together for the common good and towards an ever better union. We have to lead that march. So when far-left Democrats offer dangerous ideas and unfulfillable promises, Republicans will counter with innovative thinking and results-driven policies. We will create ways to help every American access affordable health care, afford a college education, advance their careers, raise a family, and buy a home that they can call their own. Republicans will play a part in the reinvigoration of economically disadvantaged areas, both rural and urban. Ours is an America where everyone lives free of fear and is able to speak their mind. And where citizens, no matter their color or their zip code, can climb as high and fly as far as their ambition and ability allows. Their way leads to a dead end. Ours to an endless frontier. They tear down, we will build. The path forward is clear. Thank you, Mr. President.